Hi everybody.
Day 33.
Probably.
The penultimate
Not
day.
in flow in front of my face.
Sorry. Well, she's better looking than you. This isn't actually Flo. This is stunt Flo. We've had to pack Flo in the big case because we're not sure if she's allowed on
In the cabin.
on the actual flight. Me saying she, when I first took her on an Emirates flight, I had previously taken her on a Virgin Atlantic flight, and cabin crew all made a big fuss of her and everything, and I phoned up Emirates to see if we could take her in the cabin as an umbrella, or whether she had to go in the checked baggage. So I phoned up and I started talking to the lady, and I said, I'm phoning up really to find out if I'm allowed an umbrella on board. And the lady said, what type of umbrella? And I said, well, it's an umbrella shaped like a flamingo. Her name's Flomingo, and she has YouTube and she has Facebook and she has Twitter, and we take her everywhere with us, and we sort of take photos and do videos and upload them to her Twitter. And then a voice came on the other end of the phone, are we still talking about an umbrella? And I was like, yeah, we are. She. It, should really say. But this is one that we, cover her ears up, chop the head off, just so that we could take her
Adventuring.
swimming or
Zip lining.
that sort of thing.
Hang gliding.
Anyway, you can't take a full-size umbrella. Or you can't take a full-size umbrella in the pool, for instance. God forbid an umbrella should get wet.
Yes, because Proper Flo is now hibernating for the next 48 hours.
Yeah. Yes. So hopefully she'll sleep well in the flamingo suitcase.
Yes.
Turn that camera around there. Can you see that? Yes. So we have the flamingo suitcase.
Yeah, no great surprise really, is it?
Yeah. And
Hello. She's
because
off.
we've only got the one flamingo suitcase,
Oh yeah.
Stewie's suitcase has a flamingo cover.
Just so it stands out when we get to the airport on the luggage
Yeah,
carousel.
on the carousel.
That's why.
That's why.
Honest.
No other reason, honest. And that's my travel cushion.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm flamingo mad or anything. Oh, a hairbrush in there with a flamingo on as well. Anyway, you just saw our suitcase. We have packed. 2 are fully packed, done, dusted. One is still got things to go in, the few last toiletries. Like, we're going to have a swim in a minute, so we're going to put shampoo.
Yep,
that sort of thing
half
in.
an hour of government mandated exercise while still isolating from everybody else.
Yep. We had my stepmum Violi today. She brought us some lovely brownies. Thank you, Violi. But it was
Yes, thank you.
very sad and bittersweet because we've been here. This is our 43rd day here, and we have actually only seen them for a few days because then we went off doing our little adventure, and then when we came back we went straight into lockdown, and we haven't been able to see them again. And even when I just saw her now, sorry,
It's okay.
I couldn't even give her a cuddle goodbye.
Yeah, so we're all packed pretty much. We've got the last few bits, and we're sort of keeping some snacks and bits aside for our journey tomorrow to the airport, because what we're hearing is that at the airport everything's shut, no shops open, no refreshments, no nothing. So if we get there a good sort of 3+ hours before our flight, we'll be sitting around doing nothing. So we'll have to crack out the rummy cub, I suppose, or the cards, or the crosswords, or sit there being antisocial on our phones, distancing from everybody we can. And we'll play Spot the Hazmat Suit as well, see how many Koreans are there in their hazmat suits. That's always good fun. Other than that, we're pretty much raring to go. We got some chocolate, we got some crisps, and what have you.
We've washed our face masks. We haven't managed to get or any medical type face masks because they're just out of stock everywhere.
Yeah.
We have managed to get a couple of cloth ones for what good they'll do, but you have to wear a mask if you're going to leave the hotel, if you're going to go outside. I mean, we haven't been allowed outside, but if you're in public, you need to have a face mask on here.
Yeah,
so.
And that's everybody, yeah. And particularly at the airport, particularly on the planes. How it's going to be actually on the plane when we're flying, I don't know. from reports we've received from others who have travelled, the Qatar flights are pretty good. They're quite relaxed.
Yeah, apparently the flight from here to Qatar is going to be approximately a quarter full, so nice lot of room on there. We thought we were lucky having 3 seats between the two of us on the way here, didn't we? But it's going to be.
Yeah, and then we're at Doha Airport for about just under 5 hours, I think, before the next flight goes, and we get into Heathrow about 9:40 a.m.
UK time.
UK time. Hopefully get some sleep on the way, but you might, I won't.
Yeah, he always says he doesn't sleep on the flight, and then I'll see if I can get some video of him.
I'm dozing, I'm not sleeping.
Dozing, snoring.
I don't snore, how dare you?
You do, on the plane.
Yeah, well, we'll do some video footage of someone else snoring then as well.
I don't snore, it's my asthma. I do snore. So, that's said so again. Shoot me now. Flo pecked me in the head.
What we're going to do tomorrow is we'll do some video and splice them together so you can see us sort of on the way to the airport, at the airport, on the plane. Because I think we've got Wi-Fi on the plane as well, so whether you can upload stuff when we're on the plane.
Yeah, it depends. It might be sort of limited free Wi-Fi to sort of check
Yeah,
messages
true.
and things rather than actual do stuff.
And then we'll do another bit when we get to Doha, and then we'll do another bit when we're getting off the plane at Heathrow and kissing the tarmac like the Pope used to do.
We won't actually be on the tarmac though, will we? We'll be coming through one of those new tunnel things.
Who knows?
I do remember when I was a kid and we used to go on holiday and you used to have to walk up and down. Although I think you still do on like Ryanair and things like that, yeah.
Yeah, and normal flights.
This is a normal flight.
Yeah.
The special flights from the embassy, we've been reading a few different things where the embassy have got back to people when they've demanded answers, not that they've got back to me. Apparently the one that went on the 7th was partially funded by some of the 75 million promised by Raab, according to the British Embassy in Manila. So
where they got £1,000 a ticket from then? I don't know.
And they reckon they've helped 800 people get home, and I can't see it somehow when there was one flight with 340 people on, and then the flight that left the other day here had 25 Brits on board, and the rest were Filipino overseas workers going back to Hong Kong. Not that I begrudge them going back to Hong Kong, obviously, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the British Embassy here saying they've helped 800 people. I don't know where they've got the 800 people from. Up. And if they ever do come across these videos, do not include us in those results of you getting people home, because you have been absolutely diabolical and you should be ashamed of yourselves.
No help at all.
In fact, you should be stripped of your positions, living up there in McKinley Heights or whatever it's called, living the life of Riley, having parties or whatever you're doing up there, not doing your job.
We've not been to the party, so we've got no first-hand knowledge of that. And I doubt we will be invited now either.
No. Lots of people still stranded here in the provinces. Yep. There's a couple who are stranded on Siargao with their baby, and they do some quite nice videos, worth finding them. They look like they're in paradise stranded, to be honest, because the lockdown is not as severe and there are no cases there as yet of COVID-19.
Still stranded though.
Yeah. I mean,
can't get home.
I have had a few people leaving us nice messages on our YouTube channel saying that we should stay here because it's safer, because there are less cases of COVID-19 here. And the only thing that worries me is I think it probably for the moment is safer here because of the lockdown. But if it gets to the point where there are a high number of cases, I'm not sure if we'd be covered by insurance if we went into hospital here.
Blimey.
With the COVID-19.
They're as weaselly as the government, the insurance companies.
Oi, we haven't put in our claim yet, shush.
Oh, no. Apart from our insurance company, which is great. Although, to be fair, they were very good when we were in Costa Rica.
When you...
When that happened. Yep.
Oh, looks much healed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When we were in Costa Rica last November, somebody slipped over by the pool, and amazingly he wasn't drunk. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I'm never drunk at 10 o'clock in the morning, how dare you?
No, but normally that's when you fall over.
I don't normally fall over at all.
No, he doesn't normally fall over at all. And he broke his, fractured his elbow,
Displaced
fracture, had to have an operation there in Costa Rica. And the insurance company were fantastic.
They were really good.
They dealt with the hospital.
One phone call, that was it.
Yeah, they were brilliant. So we can't say that the insurance companies are as weaselly as the British Embassy or the British government, because they're not. Nobody could possibly be that weaselly, I don't think. Definitely not getting invited to those embassy parties now with their Ferrero Rocher. Right. That's it. We're going to go for a swim.
Yes.
Our last swim.
Swim.
And then dry our stuff out on the balcony, ready to finish packing in the morning. So we will, hopefully, if we do a little video travelling to the airport, I'll hopefully upload something when we're in the airport tomorrow.
We can see how many other flights are cancelled.
And then do the rest sort of on the flight and getting home and everything will be Monday daytime, UK time. So, and on Monday, if you didn't know, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to be 48 for all those people still saying that seniors need to take extra care.
Yeah, we mustn't go out. We're better off staying here in the Philippines because it's better for the old people, apparently.
Seniors. Maybe seniors means something different here. Maybe they think I'm a senior at high school or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
No. I think it's just because you're grey, that's why.
No, I shaved the beard off. I look younger, 10 years younger.
Yeah, how old did you look before?
At 70.
No, you didn't.
Felt
Right,
it.
gonna go.
Right, yes,
Love
enough
you
nonsense.
all.
Cheerio. Take care.
Hopefully one more video before we're back in England, and then we will do more videos when we're back in England.
All right then. Look after yourselves.
Love you.
Wash your hands. Bye.